Yes, everybody. Hope you're all good. Sorry I've not been on in a while. Podcast break. As some of you may know, I have a big fight coming up, a boxing match on the 2nd of October in the 8 Arena, fighting in front of 21,000 people. I'm fighting some kid from X on the Beach. I'm buzzing for it. Slightly nervous as well, but there's been a lot of work put in the last 9 weeks to get to where I am. So yeah, I'm fucking buzzing. So that's why there's been no podcast last week, this week, and next week. But once this fight's over, I will be picking up the pace again in the podcast game. So many great guests coming up as well. And I've actually enjoyed the break, but I've missed it, man. I've missed interviewing people. I actually just done an interview yesterday for the first time in weeks with Shay Given, Irish legend, one of Ireland's most capped players, great goalkeeper with Newcastle for 12 years. Great guy, great stories, man. Like, yeah, that's a fascinating one. That'll be my first one out probably next Sunday. So yeah, that's the first time I've took a break from the podcast world in 3 years since I've started. So that's been a 2 or 3 week break. The podcasts that I've released were the ones I had in the bank to keep us like 4 or 5 weeks ahead. But obviously with the fight coming up, we've been totally focused on that. So it's exciting times. I'm buzzing for this fight. That I found a new level of respect for fighters, whether that's a novice or a professional, that to go under those ropes and have a tear up is next level stuff. It's a whole mixture of emotions, fighting and training. Like, you doubt yourself, then you're confident, and then like fighters must go through so much. Going through a fight camp, like some of these guys have got their whole life on a fight that they need to win to get more money, but I'm getting great money for this, to train hard and to fight in front of 21,000 people. That's shit that dreams are made of. Like, there's not many fighters can say they've done that, and I can understand why boxers and shit get upset about these things, so-called celebrities or YouTubers fighting, but opinions don't put food on the table for my kids like this event does. And it's I couldn't really give a fuck what anybody says, because this is mega. Like, getting paid really good money to fight. It's in front of 21,000 people. I'm excited, buzzing for it, slightly nervous. There's always self-doubt. There's always, am I good enough? Why have I signed up for this? Like, every sparring session, you question yourself, because there's so much goes into it. And it's not just the fitness and the technique, but it's the mental battle with it as well. When you're sparring and you're fucking getting put about by amateurs, it's humbling. It's a humbling experience, because every man thinks they can fight, but until you go under those ropes and having 4 rounds of sparring, 6 rounds of sparring, you find out who you truly are. And for the last 9 weeks, I have put everything into it. That's where the addictive personality comes in, but it's actually a positive that I have, because I have put everything into this, and I'm excited for this experience. It's a new chapter, a new journey, and something I can share with everyone as well. Like, that's me another year off the drink, drugs and gambling. So it just shows you how far I've come. Like, I know a lot of people struggle and a lot of people battle with their own demons, but people can change. You can make adjustments in your life, you can better your life, and in just a short period of 3 years, look what I've achieved, not just in the podcast game, the documentaries, but the people I've met, the people that's come into my life, the doors that's opened, and then getting to fight in front of 21,000 people. That's about 4 times I've said that, but it's unbelievable. It's it just shows you what can be done. So don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever think that life's over. Don't ever think of quitting, because you can change. And my life is going great. Like, everything's growing arms and legs, and I'm getting more opportunities. I'm meeting great people, but I still struggle. I still battle. Even today was a struggle. I just couldn't be asked. I couldn't be getting out of bed. But I got up, I got out, and I trained. Went for a sauna, and had some food, and then I feel better. Like, it's okay to feel down and have those bad days, but if you have more bad days than good, then something needs to change. And like I say, we're all human, we all make mistakes, but for me personally, life is going great, and this is only the beginning to what I'm going to achieve. Like, after this fight, the guests that I've got booked in, I'm excited for, and there's just so much happening. So this is the first time I've kind of been on, but I'm okay. I know a lot of people worry, but if you're on my social media, Instagram and Twitter, Facebook, you'll know that I'm sound. I'm training hard. It's it's a mad experience. Yeah, so I get to go to Manchester, have a tear up, and make some money. That's what it's all about. This isn't a charity fight. This is just a big event for people to have a few rounds and get paid. I'm in this for the money. I'm here to feed my family. I'm here to create opportunities and show people what can be done with work ethic and belief. Like, it's no stone is unturned with this fight, because I know a lot of people have got so much support. I'm the only Scotsman fighting in this as well, so a lot of added pressure, but us Scots are kind of wired up a bit differently. Like, we don't mind a tear up, we don't mind a bit of craziness. So yeah, it's got so much support going down. I've got so much support all over the world actually backing me, but it'll be exciting. You can actually watch this on pay-per-view as well, so I'll make sure to put the link in the description. I know a lot of people watch that's not going to happen. Anyway, either way, win or lose, I still get paid. I still get to see my family and maybe go on a nice little holiday in October to recharge the batteries and then finish the year strong. I've got a lot of work to do. I've got a new documentary coming out called Breaking the Curse, which is about live exorcisms. That'll be getting released on Halloween. I've got the documentary that I done at the start of the year, the 6 week change. I'm not kind of feeling it. There's a lot of footage here. It's not as powerful as I wanted it to be, so I'm not sure about that. But I've been documenting this experience over the last 9 weeks. The training every day, the mental battle, and the struggles to push yourself to the extreme and the limits. Like, every man thinks they can fight. Like, I don't care who you are, but when you're actually in the boxing ring and it's fucking minute after minute's going, as soon as you get tired, like, everything you learn goes out the window. I'm not saying here I'm a fucking world class fighter or this or that, but it's just an experience. It's just a new chapter to make an income, promote my name, make the brand bigger, and have some fun. That's all it is. Like, I'm 37 years old and I'm going to take this opportunity with both hands. Like, there's so many great people on this card fighting. A lot of us became friends, and it takes also massive respect to anybody that's fighting in this event, and to anybody that does any sort of combat sports. Like, fuck me, like, guys, like, anybody in that professional field is next level. These are different animals. Like, it's you've got to kind of be a bit nuts to do these kind of things, especially every day. But the feeling you get after it, like, no drug in the world has gave me that feeling of walking out after a sparring session, and the adrenaline, everything going through the roof. You come home, you can't sleep, but it's it's going to be a great experience. So I thought I'd just update you, because I got a lot of messages on YouTube just to say, is everything okay? No podcast. Everything's amazing. I'm in this fight camp. This is the last week, and then we'll kind of taper it down for the week running into the fight. So it's in Manchester, AO. I think there's over 80% of the tickets sold, so it will be a sellout. I'll also leave the link, like I said earlier, in the description for pay-per-view for people who want to watch it. But it's it's a fucking mad one. It's I've been non-stop training, eating right, and giving this everything, because there'll be a lot of eyes on it as well, and there's a lot of added pressure. Nobody wants to fail, nobody wants to be defeated, nobody wants to get embarrassed, but that's why I've got to give everybody the respect to get into a boxing ring and having a tear up and laying it all in the line. That everybody that's in this fight has put everything into it over the last 9 and 10 weeks. So it's game time. But again, for everybody who shows love and support, for everybody who watches my stuff, it's only a short break of another week or two, and then the podcast will be getting released twice a week. The names I've got coming in, everybody will be excited. I can't wait to interview these people. It's platform's been built, and now it's a case of moving through the gears and taking things to a new level, which I will do straight after this fight. I just wanted to let everybody know everything's great, training hard, feeling good. I've even got a skin heat to try and give me that little bit of edge, getting straight back to my roots. But it's a great experience, and something I hope I can share with you all next week that you will enjoy. But again, thanks for all the support, everyone. Love yous fucking very much. Keep pushing forward, keep believing in yourself, and understand in life anything is possible. Love yous all. Take care.